Alright. I just couldn't leave the man. Right? Ah, glad you approve. Alright. Ooh. Wait a moment. Aren't you... Yes. You're that elf from the ship. Hello?
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was among the sorcerers with whom you fought the Voidwoken down in the hold of the sinking ship. Her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away, and you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man indeed to be trapped in her tiger-like gaze.
What does a man have to do to earn that stare from you, my lady?
No sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold.
Oh.
You feel the tip of a long needle being pushed a little ways into one of your neck's vertebrae.
Uh-oh.
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Who are you?
Just another human, like everybody else. I mean you no harm.
Not so very far from home, I'm sure. This is the turf of magisters, and magisters tend to be human, like you.
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her, the needle still all too deeply embedded in bone. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice a flaw in her diamond features, a curiously shaped scar on her left cheek.
That's an interesting scar you have there.
Let me tell you a little story. Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here, to Fort Joy. I intend to raise the subject with him.
Well, please remove this needle so we can have a more civilized conversation.
No!
Oh, come on.
She drives the needle in deeper and whispers.
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. You saw me mark my prey. You could warn him, save him, or kill him before I get my chance. That makes you a liability. That makes you needle feed.
Alright, well, instead of killing me, why not join me?
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your proposal.
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. I was certain the pitiful begging was about to begin. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you?
Well, I'm planning to escape Fort Joy, and I have need of people with talents. Talents like yours.
Escape? How you do tickle me. Most of the misguided deers around here would argue such a thing is impossible.
You know, if I recall, I did save you from certain death back on that ship. You know.
Well played.
I am right. This woman does have a bit of a code of honor.
Oh, little needle mine, what should I do? Push or pull?
Pull, please. Pull.
The agony of choice. You know what? Today is a rather fine day. Sunshine and an easy breeze. Yes, I'll let you live. I'll even agree to travel with you, provided we talk to that lizard I mentioned. I'm not quite sure the weather will save him.
With a casual flick of the wrist, she withdraws the needle from your neck and smiles, as if she just invited you to sit down for tea.
Well, you must have noticed that you are pushing their needle into bone, not flesh.
Yes, the needle did find you rather tough to chew. Nothing it can't handle, though, nor finish.
I'm sure.
This may strike you as, rather eccentric, but the thought of traveling with one such as yourself quite enthuses me.
Oh, really?
She tilts her head ever so slightly and looks at you almost mockingly. You can't help but contemplate with both dread and delight the absolute darkness at the heart of her cat's eyes.
And I certainly am enthused at traveling with one such as you, my dear.
Yes, this will be jolly good fun.
I'm sure it will be.
Let's discuss our respective roles then, shall we? You, me, and Death will be playing many a round of hide and seek. So, what role would you like me to play? As a rogue, my speciality is stealth, the quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. That said, I'm perfectly lethal, wielding any weapon or magic. So, the choice is yours.
A rogue is good, but I really don't want you going in close with mobs of enemies and damaging you. As much as possible, I'd like you to remain above everyone, tall as you are. Yes, someone comfortable in the dexterous arts.
My grace and finesse could make a cat's fur go green with envy. Go on, give me the details.
Yes, I'm sure you do. I'm looking for someone who can strike from a distance with a bow. Like a ranger.
Suits me fine. Lead on, or better yet, let me take the lead.
Alright, that settles it.
Then follow me.
You're not quite certain you'll ever sleep soundly with Sebille in any sort of proximity, but at least she's on your side, for the moment.
I'd rather sleep soundly with her. Oh well. Anyway, let's kit you up. What do we have? Don't have much, do you? Alright. Put that on. That on. Ooh. Nice. Stain pants. We have a lot of stain pants. Nice. And boots, leather shoes. Alright, that's it. And for your weapon, do I give you the crossbow? Now wait a minute. I think it's better I take the crossbow. Maybe I should take these leather boots. No, I'll just take these. And you take the darling bow. Alright. Alright. I think that's good. Very good. So now we have our ranged attacker. Our deadly Sebille. Let's go talk to this lizard now. I think both of you have a use for him. Hello? Hello?
Just as you're about to address the lizard, the Red Prince bars you with an outstretched arm.
This man is a dreamer. As you know, I need a word with him. You may wait here while I speak.
Very well, you have my permission to speak with him.
Permission indeed.
I knew you'd love that.
He bids the dreamer stand up and pay attention, which he does in a groveling and awkward manner. The dreamer then chews and swallows a handful of Drudenay leaves before slipping into a trance-like state. He falls asleep. To your surprise, the Red Prince lies down and follows suit. The Red Prince pinches the bridge of his nose in apparent irritation before turning his back on the jabbering dreamer.
I didn't know lizards put so much stock in their afternoon nap.
You receive a withering glance in response.
A deserved bit of sarcasm, I suppose. But though this stingtail fellow may be a less than stellar specimen in the firmament of dreamers, the dreams themselves prove to be quite elucidating. Turns out I'm being hunted by an enemy I didn't know actually existed. The myth-shrouded House of Shadows.
Huh.
The dreamers, though, they're on my side. And they've visions of me on the throne.
Alright. I wonder if your throne is really worth all these assassins coming after you.
Of course it is. I was born with the promise of an empire, and that promise will be kept.
Yes, indeed.
But to keep it, I must find a second dreamer. A greater one. A more experienced traveler of the dream world. Bahara is her name, and she resides in the swamplands east of the fort. So, let us make our escape and venture there post-haste.
Alright.
You know, I could tell you all about swamp dreamers too if I chewed that much Druidine.
Oh, do hold your prickly tongue.
Oh, you wanted to speak with him, right, Sebille? Alright then. Hey, Stingtail, we need to have a bit of more words with you.
As you're about to approach the lizard, Sebille cups your chin between thumb and index finger, then guides your eyes to hers.
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
Alright, go ahead, have your little chat.
To your surprise, Sebille proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the tip of her needle into his lower belly with the other. Then, the questions commence.
Ooh.
You hear him yelp about the Master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff.
Griff.
Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his own intestines.
Oh, gross.
Sebille heaves a sigh of satisfaction, and as she wipes her needle clean, shoots you a cursory look.
Chat's over.
I'll say it is.
Demon elf, how dare you strike down a dreamer?
Such is my prerogative, Prince. And doubly so, my pleasure.
Yes, Sebille?
Something on your mind?
Yes, I just want to know why you just killed that person.
It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him. Extensively.
No, you killed him. You pretty much disemboweled him.
She defies you with devilishly innocent eyes.
You're lucky I really find you attractive.
Can you blame me?
Well, I guess if someone wronged and scarred me like you, like he did, well, my reaction might have been the same. Probably not as bloody.
There it is. I was wondering when your spying would make an appearance.
Tch.
Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on, shall we? Despite my high hopes, this scar disfigures me still.
So what's next? Or who's next?
The search for the Master continues, of course. Hungry work, the hunt. And you know what? I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Huh.
Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it happens. A fellow named Griff. 2 birds, 1 stone. How about it?
Alright. So Griff is the next peg on her list. Ooh. Wait a minute. Is this the oranges Griff was looking for? So you were the thief, eh, Stingtail? Huh. The hell? Well then, I guess you may have deserved dying like that. Taking that bedroll. Anything else here? Alright. Huh. Very interesting. Well now. Is this the cave that elf Elodie said? Yes, this is the beach. Before anything else. What's wrong here? Hello?
What
Hello?
are you thinking, messing with Griff's brutes? Any frightfully busy at the moment, love. Haven't got any liquor on hand, have you? This fella could use a little comfort.
As a matter of fact, I still have one bottle left of wine. Here.
Why, look at that. Just what I ordered. Ain't you a peach, love? And old Dean here'd thank you too if he could.
What happened to him?
Poor fella over there crossed one of Griff's card sharks and got a club to the skull. Don't to be sure, but I'd like to ease his way out.
Oh, card sharks, eh? And the club. I had a run-in with those brutes myself. And don't worry, they got what they deserved.
Lucky you came out of it at all. Plenty of folks around of here haven't, and it's me who ends up wrist deep in the gore.
Huh. You have anything to trade, by the way? Ooh, so you're the polymorph vendor. And lots of empty potion bottles. You know what? I need these. Right. I think that's it. Thank you. Well, yes, indeed. Let's check out this cave.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Maybe for anything else. Are those socks actually worth anything? Oh, they're not wearable. Alright. Wait a minute, who are you? Hello?
You are in the wrong place, Pinky.
I'm just surprised at finding a fully armed lizard soldier here. Quite unusual, you have to admit.
Do stop gaping. Anything can be procured inside these walls.
Well, I have a bit of gold. A very small bit. Do you have any gear?
That's for you to decide.
Oh, he does have quite a bit of gear. Fortunately, none of it we can afford at this point. Well, maybe we can get those mittens. Alright. Alright, take that. We can sell him, if we sell him anything. Sell him these dirty socks. Alright. Oh, sell him this. Not gonna use it. Sell that. Alright. And so we're taking the hat. Alright. Excuse me. Let's see what the going on here. Is it you? Ah, yes, here you are, Elodie.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
Well, we are just happy to help.
She bows.
I'd like to ask who's in charge around here then, your little enclave here.
In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has the power.
Huh. And you know of any way out of this fort, by any chance?
I hear of no escapes.
Ah.
The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters.
Alright, I'll be taking my leave then. Glad you're safe.
Wait, before you go,
Huh.
I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than this.
Did you just give me a severed head? It must be an elven thing. Ah yes, they eat corpses. Maybe there's something to that for this thing.
Thank you.
Alright. Oh, and she's giving us something. Alright. Pitchfork cap. Mage pants. Alright, let's take the skull cap. Alright, thank you.
Whoever kills the other is the boss.
So where's this healer?
You're cheating.
Is you? Yes, there you are. Hello?
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns toward you when you approach. She smiles as though she recognizes you, though she couldn't have seen your face.
Hello, stranger. A strange person from a strange time. I wonder, do you even know how lost you are?
How would you know about that?
I see it before my eyes.
They say that far-seeing is as much a burden as it is a gift.
It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps.
Alright. Perhaps we can talk about something else then. I found the elf Amiro, and I've struck a deal to have him freed. I'm looking for a way out of Fort Joy. Perhaps your vision can tell us if there is such a way?
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave.
Yes, I've met this Amiro. Fortunately, he's being held by Griff.
She nods quietly, as though she knew this all along.
He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you seek. A way out.
Well, I've already I've struck a deal with Griff to have him freed. Don't worry about that.
Ah, you help him. Your open heart surprises even me.
Ah, well. I was just looking for a way out, though. Heart has nothing to do with it, really.
You say that now, I know. But you see. In time, you see.
Huh. Right. Hello?
No one tells me there are so many children in this Fort Joy. Your kind I handle, but small ones.
Well, kids aren't so bad, aren't they?
Stay in this cave a while longer. Provoke Modi, the wild one who runs like his clothes catch fire. I see how you feel then.
Oh, these children. They remind me of my own child. Modi, you're Modi.
Back, evil ogre, or I'll get you with my sword!
Please do not slay me, valiant knight.
I'll spare you this time, beast, but don't cross me again. Ever. You're really fun. Hey, I'm gonna hide somewhere in the cave, and you come find me.
Alright, why not?
Ready?
Set. Alright, this is cheating a bit, but we don't have much time.
You found me. Okay, wait. Let me hide again.
Set.
Go!
What the? Why does the child have an invisibility spell? I'm sure he wouldn't go out. See here?
Ooh! Wow! You're really smart.
Of course I am.
Bet. You know what? I bet my best friend would really, really, really like you. Come on, I'll introduce you.
Alright.
I know how to spell introduce. It's INTRODUCE.
Great, you earn 10 points. Uh-oh.
What's this?
My
found
way is
something.
too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
And which fact I did. Well now, seems that this is our way in. What is this place? Whoa, what's that?
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart. You'll like him a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my ruminations.
But he's really nice and tall. Maybe he can even help you with that thing.
Why? A grown friend? You brought an adult here? Good gods. Can it be?
I don't believe it. Another undead. Who's not trying to kill us. Hello?
You, dead walker, tell me true. Stand you with the source hunters, or do you serve the tyrant Brachus Rex?
Brachus Rex. Source hunters? Well, I really have to admit I don't know much about what you're talking about. But I suspect it's all ancient history by now.
Ancient history? Can it have been so long already? Gods, how the time flies.
About 1,000 years, actually.
I haven't seen a living soul in all that time.
Ah.
What a strange notion.
So why are you trapped down here, my friend?
A wicked king, it was. Brachus Rex by name. The Order of the Source Hunters discovered a great horror upon this prison isle, and I was sent to stop it.
Huh.
Yet my failure was absolute. I am not fit to bear the insignia of the Source Hunters any longer. Please, good sir, you must free me. Prise this spear from my chest, where it has been stuck fast for the last 1,000 years.
Oh, that's a long time to be trapped.
Seize the spear. End this degradation. I beg you.
Alright, I'll try.
It's stuck fast.
Right, Your Highness, you're the strongest of us. Can you try?
I got it.
Good sir. You have set my body free. Free to crumble to dust at last. But my spirit... blast! I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet.
There must be some strong magic at play here.
I have heard of such magic, but have never known anyone so foul as to employ it. Brachus Rex. May maggots lace his entrails. After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. Thus he has bound me entirely to the mundane realm. But I know this place well. I could lead you to its likely location. In turn, you would find a path straight out of this fort. My freedom for yours. What say you?
Alright. This exchange seems agreeable.
Marvelous, my friend. Marvelous. You'll first have to get inside the fort itself. There's a secret switch on a statue of the Seven in the courtyard. Surely you know it. The switch will open a hatch, and you'll be led into the prison's main floor. I suspect that within Brachus's phylactery room, you will find the container which ensnares my soul. He has likely disguised it well, but search there for another hidden switch. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. With dignity.
So how did you find out where your soul is being kept?
I was fully briefed about this awful place before I came. My goal was to destroy the fiend who had been marshalling the world's most unwholesome weapons and magic into an army he intended to use against the realm. I never thought I would become one of his victims, and yet, here I am.
So is there anything else, anything more you can tell us about this island?
Fort Joy is a dangerous place, my friend. Dangerous indeed. Brachus used this place to build an arsenal of terrible weaponry as yet unseen in our world. Here, he and his researchers crafted punishments and snares contrary to human dignity. Objects that could contain souls, wands that could purge the very essence from sorcerers. My order would never have used such barbaric magic against our enemies.
Yes, barbaric magic. Certainly no one would think to use those things. Anyway, alright, I'll take my leave then. You just stay here, out of sight. Alright. Good to see that we were able to help a fellow undead. Let me see that. Spear of Brachus Rex. It's very strong. Your Highness, you want to wield it? Yes, of course you do. Alright. Wait a minute. Yeah, those on. Alright. Alright. Let's be off then. Oh, where's the boy? Body.
Wither is free! Now we can be happy! Now we can get out!
Well, once he leaves, won't you miss him?
Well, yeah, a lot. But he's my friend, and it's better if your friends are happy.
Now, that's noble sentiment. Wither certainly owes his freedom to you.
You're right. You are really strong. Like a hero. And heroes get treasures when they finish their quests. Here, take this. It'll show you how to find my secret fort. And my treasure chest. So here's your last quest. If you can find a way up, you can have my treasure.
What? What did he give us? What? Did he give us anything? Ah, well, anyway. So, lots of things have happened. Ooh. Nice. What is that? Wizard pad. Ooh, those are definitely for me. Huh. Well, I'll take it. Why not? Alright. Yes. Things have definitely happened. He really has nice armor. Oh well. Things have definitely happened. We're certainly on our way, along with our new companion, the lovely and deadly Sebille here. Certainly tall. Still could use one more companion if we're going to find our way out of here and deal with the unsavory Griff. But I think things should work out. somehow.